Hey guys, 7W Rocks here, and this is my first ever Arrow review. I will be reviewing episode 6 of season 4, of course. And thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know there's going to be a lot of reviews on Arrow and such, and I may not be the best person. This is my first Arrow review, but I really enjoy doing these. I do Flash reviews. I've only done 2 episodes so far, but go back to yesterday's video and go watch that if you're interested in the show Flash, or you really want to hear my thoughts on it or whatever. But this episode was entitled Lost Souls, and if you want a quick I'm just going to do a quick overview, so if you don't want to stay for the entire review, that's fine. But not my favorite episode by a long shot. At some points, I honestly, if it hadn't been for like a fight scene, like 10-15 minutes into the show, and then the last, fight scene towards the end, I kind of forgot it was a superhero show. It was a little too soap opera-y, Young and the Restless, drama. And I didn't really care for that. And I'm not one of those, I don't want to be one of those persons that is like, oh, I only need action. I only watch Arrow for the action. I watch it for the storylines. But this was too lovey-dovey, drama. And this is why I was really disappointed when the executives said that this season would be a lighter tone. Honestly, I like the darker stuff. You don't got to go all sadistic on us. I know it's a CW show, so it's, on TV. It's not going to be the worst thing. It's not like HBO or something. But I was hoping, it would be a little darker, but yeah, this episode, too drama-y and too, Felicity and Oliver, their relationship, But the whole episode was about Ray and rescuing him. We found out that he is alive. If you, keep up with CW and Legends of Tomorrow, you knew he was going to be alive. So he's alive. He was able to actually work the suit to its comic book superpower, where he can shrink to like the size of like Ant-Man. So it's like DC's Ant-Man. So he was able to shrink down after the explosion. That was the opening scene, which really got me pumped, honestly. I thought it was really cool. The building exploded, and then he flies out as like Ant-Man, so I thought that was really cool. So it seemed like a good episode, but it kind of went downhill. We also saw the return of Felicity's mom. I really love that character, honestly. She's dysfunctional, she's crazy, but she always knows what to say. So I think it's a really good character for her and Felicity. So next, Ray sent her messages. Felicity sent her messages and was able to say, I need this tech thing to fix my suit, whatnot. I don't know, science. I'm sorry, that's all I got. So to save them, so the Arrow team goes in to get that item, and they go through some security guards and whatnot. So that was kind of like the only action part, really. Towards the end, of course, there was an action part, but that was basically it, and it wasn't that great either. They went in, stole this item. Sarah, because of the pit and bringing her back to life, she's not the same person. She ends up beating the crap out of a security guard, just beating him to a bloody pulp. They're able to carry her out of there. This pit, why do you keep bringing people back? They're insane. So they need to stop this. And they also do a moment I'll get to later that I really, really did not get, but I'll get to that later, of course. So we find out Damien Darhk is holding Ray captive in a little container thing, and he wants his suit to use the technology on. Now here comes the big drama between Felicity and her relationship with Oliver. Basically, she says she got lost in Oliver and the relationship. If she hadn't gone off with him, traveling the world at the end of season 3, she could have heard Ray's messages a lot earlier and saved him, so she was really disappointed about that. But Felicity's mom to the rescue, gives her some kind words and such, and gets her back up on her feet. So Felicity's mom always coming in the clutch, so good for that. Next, they find out where Ray is being held captive. They're able to go to the building, and this is what I don't get. So basically, Sarah says, can I join, guys? And I'm like, no, you can't. You just crippled the guy. Nah, you're good. You're out of your mind because of the pit. So everyone's like, yeah, sure, it's a good idea to bring you. So I don't get that their hero logic where they're like, we don't kill people anymore. We don't, cripple them. But Sarah just beat a guy to a bloody pulp. Yeah, let's let her join. Come on, Sarah. So that I really didn't get. I don't really like the whole pit storyline. Just bringing back characters to life I don't really like because the death means nothing. If someone dies on the show, I'm going to be like, well, they're probably just going to bring him back. I know the pit isn't useful anymore, but maybe they'll work in some storyline to bring him back. Now Team Arrow is on the case to to help Ray escape. We see Oliver actually get knocked out by a masked man, and then it shows that ends up being Diggle. So they set up a trap for Darhk. So Darhk has him captive, has Oliver captive, and he's able to use his like magic stuff to get the chains around Oliver's neck, choking him to death. But Oliver's able to throw a little flash bomb in his way and make the escape, so that was good. Sarah, when there's big battles going on, not the craziest fight scene, but with the other Team Arrow people fighting the security guards and military people, Sarah snaps the guy's neck and kills him. So yeah, it was a real great idea to bring Sarah on the mission. So Sarah, you keep killing people. You need to stop this nonsense. So they're able to let Ray escape. They're able to bring him back to regular size, smashing him out of the little container he was in, and Team Arrow rescues Ray. So that was awesome. I really like Ray. I think he was a great character. And he was a good guy. I mean, honestly, when Felicity was with him, I was like, yeah, Ray's a good guy. I like him. I'm not going to hate the guy. Good for him. Now with Ray saved and everything back to normal, Sarah's with Thea and her sister. I can't even remember her name. I'm not going to act like Laurel. Yeah, Laurel. I can't believe I forgot her name. Totally blanked out. Sarah basically says, she needs to realize what she's done. She needs to be able to control it. So she's leaving after, killing people. So she leaves. I'm guessing they're going to go towards Legend of Tomorrow. That's where we're going to see her next, but I don't really know. So she leaves. Apparently every character on the show is like, when they feel bad about themselves, they're like, I'm just going to leave. I'm going to head out. Arsenal, Jay Garrick did it on Flash, and now Sarah, she's like, I'm out, guys. So Oliver and Felicity, they make up, of course. So she can find herself in him relationship. Good for them. They make up. That's all we need to know. Detective or Captain Lance is at the bar. He's just real sad about life and Sarah leaving, of course. And we see Felicity's mom at the bar. So they greet each other, shake hands, and it looks like there could be something happening there. Cupid, I don't know, lovebirds, good. And then the end. Thea agrees to a date with Oliver's campaign manager. I think his name's Alex Davis, I think. That's a really normal name. But, yeah, she agrees to a date with him. And then at the end, Damien Darhk has, like, a map or something. And he's just like, I'm going to do something bad. That's what I got. I didn't really understand the ending. But if you don't want to hear any spoilers for the, preview, if you don't want to hear anything about the preview that they showed, looks like Diggle's, exit out of this video if you don't want to hear any spoilers, but it looks like Diggle's brother is actually alive, and that really pissed me off. I was like, you're just bringing everybody back to life. They faked his death or something, and he's just working under Damien Darhk, so that I'm really disappointed. I think, it should have been Diggle getting vengeance, getting justice, but no, we're just going to bring him back. So every character that is dead on the show apparently just is going to come back to life. Not my favorite episode, like I said, but if you enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments section down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this review. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. And thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WRocks. This is a pro wrestling channel. So if you don't care about that, which is totally understandable, just wait for my reviews. And if you subscribe, I really do appreciate it, even if you don't care about my wrestling videos. That's totally fine. So thank you so much for watching. And if you're just here for the superhero reviews, I will see you next Tuesday for some Flash reviews. So thank you so much for watching. And please let me know what you thought of this episode. So thank you. Have a nice day.